the Storm Raider podcast, episode 2. I'm Remy Taylor, co-host.
And I am Joshua, the owner of the Storm Raider Studios. Today, we'll be talking about weather that has been occurring in two specific areas. One, we'll be talking about a flooding that just occurred in Kentucky.
Well, the past flooding.
The past flooding, which happened a few months ago? Yeah,
I think
it was months ago.
Yeah, probably when I was on vacation.
Yeah, I think it was And I was also, we're also going to be talking about the tropics, which shockingly is not over yet. So
Sadly
it's not over yet, but we have to endure still. That's what we're going to be talking about that later. But for now, we're going to be talking about the story of that flooding that occurred a few months back. Back to you, Remy.
Okay, so I'm also in charge of a lot of stuff for the team. So let's get started. So we did have flooding in April and March, with causing bad flooding to Lake Kentucky. I have got reports recently that the flooding is alright. Everyone's alright. I'm thankful that everyone is safe, but cities are not. Just a little update on my town, which is in Kentucky. It is okay, I guess you could say. They're doing some crazy stuff. Also, I wanted to include this in the episode, last minute decision, but we're also going to be giving our life update on here as well. So that may be the end of the podcast when we do that, because I don't have much time till I have to go to bed, like 8:30. So we are going to be on a time thing. It is 7:52, so we're
on a time limit.
So we're going to get this party started. We are surviving on water right now, and I'm surviving on Diet Mountain. Back to you, Josh.
Alright, thanks, Remy. Anyways, ever since that flooding had occurred in Kentucky a few months behind, everything was really a sad thing to hear. But in other news, we have something that is going to happen, and it's something that we have never expected in a few years. Hurricane, there's actually two tropical storms. One is a hurricane and one is a tropical storm. And I will give you all the names of it. Tropical Storm Imelda and Hurricane Humberto, which I will be explaining in a few minutes. Back to you, Remy.
Now we're gonna do the life update one. So we're gonna do each part of how our life went and our life update. I know I look different with my glasses off. Yes, I can still see. It's just my left eye. I have to see a little bit closer. But we're good. I can do without the glasses. So little life update for me and for y'all to know. Only did have two more seizures. Got admitted to the hospital 2 times. The second time I was at the doctor, and my seizure doctor noticed I was having the having seizures, 15 of them that she did say. So I'm also feel like I should count them, and what the doctor said when I did have it is like 2 more. So we're keeping a really good good eye on me, since I have the seizures and asthma. My lungs, it's taking a little bit longer for me to speak because I was announcing kind of all day on Saturday. I'm getting tired. And weak every day of the week. Josh can easily confirm I look kind of weak. And I wish I could explain why I'm weak and all that, but I can't because I can't. I wouldn't tell y'all because I would only tell Josh and all of that. I'm currently filming. Sorry, someone, my boyfriend messaged me. So he was like asking what the heck I was doing. So I have to respond to him. But I'm keeping a little bit of a life update as well. I'm keeping a closer eye on my heart rate with this Apple Watch. Love it. I really am glad people are supporting me on my journey on trying to be epilepsy free, but that won't happen, sadly. So just keep on praying for me, and the prayers may get answered soon or probably never. We don't know. We're just hoping that I won't get another MRI because I can't take my second piercing out. So, like, what's the point? A little also, if y'all notice, my hair is a little bit longer since the last podcast, which I feel like Josh can confirm it. My hair is a lot longer since the last podcast. Could you confirm it, please?
Yes, it has been confirmed.
Yes. I've been growing out my hair since I'm still having the hair loss due to the side effect. I just started saying, frick it, we're gonna suck it up, let it grow out while I have time, and just letting it grow. Wishing, like, epilepsy is the worst thing to have, but epilepsy is also no freaking joke. If y'all don't know what epilepsy is, it's a seizure condition that is really bad. There's different type of epilepsy, I think.
Yeah.
But I have quick advent seizures. I did have my first one last year to this year so far. Which I'm saying so far because we don't know if I will have any. But I know I will have the quick ones every day. I know that. We are probably, we will ask y'all to start praying for me. If Josh get notified by me that I need a prayer, he will get notified if I need one. Because he's one of my friends. And two, the last podcast, the first ever, like, the ending podcast, like, episode 2 of season 1, like, when we actually, did the ending, and I was, like, friends with that idiot, that we're gonna call idiot for now.
Yeah, because we don't want to expose their name on the internet.
Yeah,
for privacy reasons.
Am I still talking to them? No, I'm, like, quit contacting with them. I'm actually, as I mentioned in episode 1, I am focusing on my freaking health. Matter if I'm weak inside, but I'm showing y'all whatever I can do for y'all. Why? Before this epilepsy, like, when I ever have a seizure, I will have to have someone take in charge of the podcast for a whole week just for me to get better. I literally did have to skip one whole week because of migraines after seizures. So that's how bad it is. Back to you, Josh, for your life update.
Okay, thank you, Remy. So, life update for me. I have changed. I've got a new job. I won't tell where I work at just for my privacy. But anyways, life's been different ever since we have changed, ever since we stopped doing these podcasts. But hey, we're back, and it's a good thing.
I'm just glad we're, like, getting along. I mean, with our changes, people can easily tell I'm more confident now. And I feel like you're getting more confident in public announcing.
Yeah.
I
But
have been
anyway,
I have been public announcing this whole season, so I'm proud of myself. Back to you.
all right, thank you, Remy. And other news, we have a hurricane and tropical storm that we are probably going to be covering today. So I am going to be doing the reading from the known as the National Hurricane Center. Anyways, here I start. Key message for the Tropical Storm Imelda advisory at 13:05 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Monday, September 29th. Imelda is expected to intensify into a hurricane on Tuesday, with the cyclone approaching Bermuda during the day of Wednesday as a hurricane. A hurricane watch is now in effect for the island of Bermuda due to the expected onset of tropical storm conditions beginning Wednesday afternoon. Tropical storm conditions are expected to continue for another few hours on Great Abaco and Grand Bahama Island in the northwestern Bahamas. The rainfall associated with Tropical Storm Imelda will continue to impact the Bahamas through the tonight, which may produce flash and urban flooding. Locally heavy rainfall across the coastal Carolinas could cause isolated flash and urban flooding throughout tonight. Swells and high surf from both Humberto, and Imelda are expected to produce dangerous marine conditions to rip currents along the much of the east coast of the United States during the next several days. And approximately, we won't be getting any hurricanes hitting in the United States, which is a really good thing because, according to the models, which I'm using the PVU pressure HPA model, which does detect a lot of pressure. As I can see on my monitor, we see that there is a low pressure coming in from the the east of Texas and going directly to the west of Florida, which is where the tropical storm Imelda is on the east side of Florida. And with the low pressure from the west, it's pushing Imelda all the way to the very east back into the Atlantic, which sooner or later it will dissipate into a subtropical storm or subtropical depression on Saturday of 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So that is one relief that we can get, and you know, our being spared from this such scary storm that we have never expected that would occur. But we're glad that Florida is still safe, and gladly there is no chance of Florida getting hit. But
Which
unfortunately
is
for the
great.
yeah, but unfortunately on the Carolina side, there will be some possible coastal flooding, or no, isolated flash and urban flooding. So be careful for anyone else who lives in the Carolinas or on the coastal side of Carolinas. Be on the lookout for any isolated flash or urban flooding throughout the night. So I want to make sure that everyone will be safe and nothing does bad occur. Back to you, Remy.
So, I just wanted to say, a huge thanks to everyone supporting us. There won't be. So, today we are filming all the content because, as y'all know, I'm taking a mental health break so I can get back to focusing on my health. Josh understand that epilepsy is freaking weakening me. Like, I'm taking more medicine than usual.
Hold up. Wait. Alright, guys. It was nothing important. And, yeah.
Okay, I was just like waiting. I got a notification from my favorite. So, we are very thankful that you guys are supporting epilepsy. Starting next month, we will be wearing a lot of purple. Well, no, wait, hold up. Let me check my calendar. My calendar is so freaking messed up. So we have ADHD awareness next month. So hold the horses.
We get the purple lights ready.
Hold on.
There, got purple on.
Hold on.
I'll lower down my.
I am Googling on Google what it is. Because I'm stupid.
There you go. Now the light to my monitor's more darker, so that means I get extra purple on here.
So we will be celebrating ADHD month, which is I just realized it is orange.
Oh, orange. Never mind. Let me change that thing. Avert your eyes so you don't get, because I'm trying to put on that setting so I don't get red by accident. Just avert your eyes.
Yeah. I'm I'm putting my phone like near the other side so I won't get flashed.
There you go. But now in orange. Nah, that's
so starting October, we are going to be very active and talking about ADHD, which a lot of kids our age have it. And we may be talking about sometimes epilepsy to get y'all ready for November and December, which is epilepsy awareness for November and December. So, we're gonna be very excited for our 2 awareness this coming up month.
Indeed.
Also, I will be filming a whole vlog on November 8th. I will be out of the state, actually. I will be in Ohio doing book shopping. So, woohoo! Also, I want to show y'all something that is my birthstone. If y'all's birthday. So, if y'all don't know, I never got my birthstone yet. And I finally got it. Which is a beautiful, clear diamond. It's like a clear diamond.
Yeah, I'll see it.
It's a cute diamond. So we're excited. I think back to you, Josh. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're back. Anyways, hey Remy, do you have any sponsors you wanna shout out before we cut off the
Of course, I wanna shout out Commonwealth Pullers from helping me, like the staff. Well, I'm part of the staff, but chasing your dreams. Always chase your dreams. And if you hate someone, kill them with kindness.
Alright.
You don't hate people, just kill them with kindness. The director of transportation at my school said that. So.
Sorry, that was something playing in the background. Excellent.
Here you go. Your turn.
Alright, thank you, Remy. Today's sponsor for mine is. So, this TV is completely uncooperative. Anyways, my sponsor of today is, well, I know you guys will disagree, but I am a Little Caesars person. Now, why? Because it's been a long time I ever tried. Anyways, what do you do every time when it's the NFL season? You always go out to friends, see NFL, see a lot of football, a lot of matches, getting a lot of bets, but the only thing you want to feel is eating. Well, where do you want to eat? What do you think you expect to eat? Well, You got the answer. Little Caesars, the official sponsor of NFL, and hopefully Little Caesars gets sponsored here on the podcast. For today, we have a 15% off on $15 on a game day offer. If you want to buy your pizza, you can always buy there on the Little Caesars online um app, I guess. Yeah, or online. Yeah, use the promo code touchdown to get your 15% off on the pizza that you want. That includes the supreme pizza, which I like, and the breadsticks that do taste really good. But in anyways, this will conclude with today's podcast. I'm so glad we're back, and this is the second episode we did, and so much more.
And
I
we're
am
also filming content before I have to go to bed, which is only 8:12. So we're filming content after this to get y'all updated, and we're also gonna be officially making a public announcing that the podcast is back. We're back, baby.
Indeed we are. All right.
Episode 1 is coming out tomorrow, whenever I plan on scheduling it. Episode 2 is coming out whenever I schedule it. No!
But anyways, I will be signing off. So, Remy, can you put the phone back to where I can see, so they can see my face? Let me just turn
Yes.
the lights. Thank you. Well, this will conclude with today's podcast. I am Joshua, owner of the Storm Raider Studios, and
I'm Remy Taylor, signing off for the night.
I hope you all have a wonderful night. See y'all in another podcast.
Bye, y'all.
Goodbye.